Hello and welcome to Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host, Skyrim Zimik, and here are the top stories of today's program. 4-lane Irang Bridge foundation stone laid in Taubam village, Manipur. Assam's Dibrugarh gets its first dedicated district museum. And NongpokSekmai police station in Manipur chosen as India's best police station. To revamp Imphal-Jiribam Road, the foundation stone was laid for 4-lane Irang RCC bridge over Irang River in Manipur. The new bridge will help the locals, tourists and even the Indian Army for smooth movement. Here's more.
The foundation stone for the long-awaited 4-lane Irang reinforced concrete cement bridge at Taubam village under Noni district was inaugurated recently in Manipur. Along with the 4-lane bridge, Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh also inaugurated the Irang Bailey Bridge, which was constructed within the time frame of a month after the collapse of the old bridge on 1st of November.
The new bridge which has been launched is a class 40 ton bridge, which is 16 ton more as compared to the erstwhile old bridge, which was class 24 tons. Besides that, due to the help and support and the efforts of Honorable Chief Minister, we have been able to get the sanction of a 4-lane bridge which was long outstanding, and the contract has also been concluded.
The 4-lane Irang RCC bridge will be constructed at an estimated cost of Rs 49.31 crore by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, while the Bailey Bridge was assembled by the 52nd Engineering Regiment of the Indian Army in coordination with NHIDCL and the state government.
Our Jawans worked day and night by floodlight, both at Technopal and here, to ensure that the bridge is repaired at the earliest possible time. Once this bridge could not be laid, the Border Roads Organization was kind enough to give us a completely new bridge, which was transported from Tezpur, moved by our own convoy because there was Bandh en route to prevent any stoppage. It was moved day and night, and this bridge was constructed by us in the earliest time frame possible.
Akoi yam thina nungai ba phojai habdi akoi matam sangna akoi si thongji ju nungai tan la abani adu hatak amon khudong thibadagi amu tata amaga loina lan badagi akoi tat khidana adu chief minister na nauna amai tawduna yam thuna akoi afaba thong ama sabibajibu akoi na khungangi chin na maikai dagi chief minister and Biren Singh abu yam thina akoi nungai ba phongdok jabag loina thagat pa phongdok jari.
Lauding the efforts of the Indian Army, the government of Manipur announced a reward of 5 lakh rupees with the commendation certificate to the 52nd Engineering Regiment. The Bailey Bridge over Irang River connecting Imphal-Jiribam Road on NH37 is a lifeline of the state, and the completion of the 4-lane bridge will be a silver lining in the economic condition of the state and will enhance tourism.
Moving on to Assam, to preserve the rich cultural heritage manifested in the form of artifacts, the government of Assam has recently inaugurated a new district museum in Dibrugarh. Many art and history lovers believe that the inauguration of the new district museum will open a new chapter in the history of Assam. Have a look.
To preserve and record the cultural artifacts of Assam, a new district museum was recently inaugurated in Dibrugarh, Assam. Eastern Assam may be termed as the melting pot, where at least 3 different strands of culture, Indo-Aryan, Tibeto-Burman and Thai culture intertwine. The new district museum was inaugurated by Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. Out of the proposed 6 galleries, the Archaeology Gallery is now completed for public viewing, which has been developed under the aegis of Assam State Museum Management Society.
We have got some very valuable and rare artifacts, including one inscription called a Gondokhoro inscription, which probably belongs to in between the time period of 675 AD and 725 AD. And it has got references to a phase of Assam history about which very scarce data are available. So that can open up a new chapter of Assam history.
The rest of the galleries include ethnographic heritage, numismatic, arm and armors, textiles and manuscripts, which are at the planning level now. The 3-story building, which has been constructed at cost of 3.43 crore rupees and includes 6 galleries, a basement for parking facilities, an auditorium and office rooms. A new museum building, which is the second largest after the State Museum at Guwahati, would provide a fitting platform for the preservation of the rich heritage of the state. Students and researchers would also be immensely benefited from this museum.
हमारे डिब्रूगढ़ में ऐसा म्यूज़ियम अभी तक नहीं था, गुवाहाटी में था। हम लोग गुवाहाटी में गए जाते हैं देखने के लिए, लेकिन अभी हम लोग के डिब्रूगढ़ में भी ये आ गया है। मतलब ये म्यूज़ियम एक बहुत बड़ा गैलरी अभी स्थापन हुआ है, तो इसीलिए हम लोग को बहुत अच्छा लगा है। और इधर बहुत पौराणिक सामग्री है जो हमको मतलब देखने को मिला है। हम लोग पढ़ते थे पहले बुक्स में, हम लोग को मिलता था ये सब पढ़ने के लिए, अभी हम लोग को देखने को मिल रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
The district museum at Dibrugarh, which was established on March 16 in 1987, was earlier functioning from the district library building. But now, with the construction of this new museum in Dibrugarh, will provide a permanent infrastructure with modern facilities for research, collection of artifacts and their preservation in the Upper Assam.
Moving on to Manipur, out of the 10 best selected police stations in the country, Manipur's NongpokSekmai police station has been chosen as the best police station in the country. To incentivize more effective functioning of police stations and bring a healthy competition, every year the Indian government selects the best performing police stations of the country. This year, NongpokSekmai police station in Taubam district of Manipur has bagged the best police station in India, beating all the 9 top police stations. The survey for the best police stations was conducted under challenging circumstances by the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. Union Home Minister Amit Shah virtually presented the trophy to the officer in charge of the police station, Inspector Kaisam Prem Kumar Mangang. The Home Minister also said that a vast majority of police stations shortlisted from the thousands of police stations in the country are police stations located in small towns and rural areas.
NongpokSekmai police station has been awarded this trophy after checking various parameters by a team of Ministry of Home Affairs. NongpokSekmai police station is a people-friendly police station with tremendous support from the public. NongpokSekmai police station of Taubam district was established on 8 April 2015.
The ranking process commenced with shortlisting of the best performing police stations in each state based on property offence, crime against women, crime against weaker sections, missing persons, unidentified found person and unidentified dead bodies. NongpokSekmai police station is also called the people-friendly police station and is known for timely disposal of cases, proper maintenance of the police station and its campus, and for its proactive approach.
Police ka public ka je tum koina koi sinana tum koina cooperation leina samina ge haiba taragadi aigi mod dadi police ai koi haiba se amna politeness masi amna kana tawgadabani polite oigadabani koi public ta koi ta tawi ade adi public sing moi koi nungsina loina bigidabani police station lakpa kanda ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯟ ꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯋꯦꯜꯀꯝ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ.
Police stations in 2 states from the northeast, Kharsang in Arunachal Pradesh, Changlang district, and Pakyong in Sikkim's East district bagged the 3rd and 7th positions respectively. Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the northeast recently.
Union Minister Nitin Gadkari recently inaugurated the foundation stone for 50 national highway projects worth 4,127 crore rupees. Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nefario, and other officials were present at the virtual meeting. Gadkari said the centre is committed to the development of Northeast. One of the projects look at providing alternate access for Imphal to Dimapur and connects Kohima to the Pek district and Myanmar border. Transportation between Dimapur and other districts of Nagaland will also improve as a result of these projects. Regular classes for 10th and 12th standard schools in Tripura have resumed along with colleges. Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath recently inspected schools and colleges in capital city of Agartala. On the first day, around 50% of the students attended the class. A set of restriction and guidelines including installation of hand washing and sanitation facilities, thermal scanning on arrival, social distancing and use of masks have been made mandatory. To attract more tourists to Tripura, a website was launched for the Mata Tripura Sundari temple, one of the most important Shakti Peeth out of 51 Hindu Peeth in Asian subcontinent. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev launched the program at the State Secretariat. With the online facilities, devotees can now have a view of the presiding deity in the temple every day between 11:30 am and 1 pm. Nagaland Minister of Rural Development Metsubu Jame recently inaugurated Sokrizi Park, Sokrizi Market and Waste Disposal Vehicle at PR Hill in Kohima. Sokrizi is a centrally located lake that sits between Hotel Japi and Fire Brigade Office in Kohima. The creation of this park has given job opportunities to over 200 local youths. The total expenditure incurred in the restoration of this park is 50 lakh rupees. Indian Army, in collaboration with Lions Club of Brahmaputra Valley and Assam Medical College and Hospital, recently organized a blood donation camp in Dibrugarh. A total of 226 blood donors participated in the camp and a total of 141 blood units were collected. The blood donation camp will help meet the increasing demand of blood amid the coronavirus pandemic. To boost the oyster mushroom cultivation in the state, a training program on oyster mushroom cultivation was recently organized by College of Horticulture and Forestry in Pasigat, Laipung village of Siang district. 45 progressive farmers participated in the program. Mushroom seeds were also distributed to all the participants. The Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has given its approval for provision of a Universal Service Obligation Fund scheme for providing mobile coverage in Arunachal Pradesh and 2 districts of Assam, namely Karbi Anglong and Dima Hasao, under the Comprehensive Telecom Development Plans for Northeastern Region. The project envisages to provide mobile coverage to 2,374 uncovered villages, 1,683 in Arunachal Pradesh and 691 in 2 districts of Assam. At an estimate cost of implementation about Rs 2,029 crore, including operational expenses for 5 years. The project would be funded by Universal Service Obligation Fund. The project is targeted to be completed by December 2022.
There's good news for Nagaland farmers. With an aim to boost agricultural produce and make the farmers prosperous by providing them storage facility, the first air-conditioned organic AC market has been set up in the state. Take a look.
Fruits, vegetables and other perishable farm products in Nagaland can now be stored and sold in an open market with an ease. The state has got its first organic air-conditioned market at Nagaland State Agricultural Marketing Board complex in Dimapur. The market was recently inaugurated by State Minister of Agriculture and Corporation G. Kaito I. Foundation stone for the construction of farmers' hostel was also laid. The daily AC market, which is being run by uninterrupted solar power backup of 63 kVA capacity and grid power supply, is the first of its kind in Hill State. The market includes cold storage, grading, collection and packaging facilities.
The market is mainly for farmers of the state who has got surplus production of organic crops in the state, but due to lack of marketing facilities, most of the producers are either wasted or not used. Whenever they bring, it will be free of cost.
Okay.
There will be no fee to be charged from the farmers, but they are only to sell their produce.
Okay.
The total project cost of setting up the market was Rs 948 lakhs and was funded by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare under centrally sponsored scheme. The market covers an area of 42,230 square feet, including 2,000 square feet of air-conditioned daily market. It has 1,750 square feet area for cold storage of 100 MT capacity in 2 chambers, 1,000 for cold storage and 5,000 for dry storage. The market also has 2,700 square feet area for collection, grading and packaging, and 2,500 square feet for mini park and water fountain. Remaining area is available for parking and solar panels. Farmers can now directly sell their organic product at this market.
The organic market has been opened in the Agri Expo. We are so happy that now shoppers can buy fresh vegetables anytime they want, but if they could open some other shopping complex, it will be much better because it will attract more customers, because people won't just come to buy vegetables there, but if there's more shopping complex, it will attract more customers and then the products can be sold.
With the construction of air-conditioned organic market, farmers in Nagaland will be more prosperous.
Necessity is the mother of invention. An age-old proverb has yet again proved true in the life of a resident in Agartala who recently devised a low-cost oxygen concentrator machine to help needy COVID-19 patients. We bring you more.
Meet 38-year-old Ranjan Kumar Dhar, a goldsmith in Jogendranagar village of Tripura, who has built a low-cost oxygen concentrator machine to help the financially restricted COVID-19 patients. The inspiration to create an oxygen concentrator machine came to him when his 62-year-old mother, Kanika Dhar, was hospitalized due to COVID-19. After testing negative, she was advised to have oxygen support at home.
ये जो मशीन बनाया वो ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर मशीन है जो घर पे ही आपको ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई देगा जो पेशेंट होगा। जब कोरोना काल था, अभी चल रहा है, अभी 2-2.5 महीने पहले मेरे माँ को कोरोना पॉजिटिव हो गया था। तब मैंने सोचा क्या देखा मैंने कोरोना का क्या हाल है, तब वहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन का क्या ज़रूरत है। मेरा माँ को आईसीयू में 10 दिन रखा गया था। बाद में मेरे माँ को छुट्टी दे के छोड़ दिया गया। बोला मुझको जो कि आपको ऑक्सीजन घर पे ही देना है।
This was when Ranjan learned that the price of an oxygen concentrator machine is more than what his financial situation allowed. Hiring an oxygen concentrator at the rent of around Rs 1,000 per day was out of the question.
उस टाइम मैंने सोचा कि अगर ऑक्सीजन मशीन का इतना दाम है तो अगर मैं इसको कम प्राइस में या इसको मैं अगर बना लूँ तो मैं इसको घर घर में पहुँचा सकता हूँ जो कोरोना काल में ज़रूरत है। इसलिए मैंने ट्राई किया। अब ट्राई का नतीजा आपके सामने है।
For 2 months after completing his daily works, he worked on developing an oxygen concentrator for long hours. After several trials and errors, he succeeds. Ranjan has named his device Life Plus India. The oxygen concentrator would cost around rupees 20,000, one-third of the present market rate.
সবার যেমন উপকার হয় আমি তেমনি কষ্ট পাইছি এমন কষ্ট তেমন কেউ না পায় আমি খুব খুশি আমার ছেলে নিয়ে সবার লেগে করতে পারবো এইটাই আমার আশা
To get a certificate for application as medical equipment, Ranjan's oxygen concentrator needs to pass scientific tests, and if it does so, his invention will prove as a boon for many patients.
India grows a variety of spices. Today we move to Meghalaya, where farmers grow Lakkadong, the world's finest varieties of turmeric known for its high curcumins contents. The story of Lakkadong turmeric is also a story of a group of women coming together to create a sustainable economy for themselves through farming. Here's more. Nestled in the remote foothills of Jantia Hills in the state of Meghalaya, Lakkadong village is known for its unique turmeric variety. Around 1,600 farmers are into Lakkadong turmeric cultivation. A resident of Muli village in West Jantia Hills, Trinity Sayu, a Padma Shri awardee turmeric farmer, is one of the many thriving leaders in the mission Lakkadong. After receiving training from the state's agriculture and horticulture department, she has been instrumental in taking Lakkadong cultivation in Jantia Hills.
House name ada jar lai kan ka spice board ka badan po Shillong kawan khami kawan pej but nda kila ngas ngod bagla kali bagi ong ba da don mono bathong yo rai la ka dong mot kila ban ai kan no ka skim kan tam na kan ta kan rep tang hang to hi ngai yo sngo phang kan ne te nga hidala de nga kular mo ba o pleng ba kan ka unus rai la ka dong jami mot la ban yo ki kan ja skim mo hala dangi thung la ne la dangi pan ha biang yo.
With the help from the Meghalaya Agricultural Department, Sayu helped the Life Spice Federation of Self-Help Groups open a storeroom for the supply chain distribution of Lakkadong turmeric. She has trained around 800 women in her village. The chairman of Meghalaya Farmers Commission, K.N. Kumar, recently examined the growth of Lakkadong turmeric plants. During his visit, women turmeric farmers shared their experiences.
Traditionally, we have understood the importance of turmeric as a curative or as a natural antibiotic. That we are aware. That's a traditional knowledge which has been passed from generation to generation.
A cherished cousin of ginger, turmeric is a root that accounts for an axis of uses in our kitchens and lives. Once a simple household ingredient is now touted as a wonder spice because of its health benefit attributed to curcumins, giving its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. This bright range yellow in color with heady fragrance, Lakkadong turmeric are priced between Rs 3,500 to 4,000 per kilogram.
You take Lakkadong turmeric and plant anywhere else, it doesn't return as much curcumin. So that means there is something unique about the land, about the soil, and the environmental factors which are actually microclimatic conditions. That probably is the reason as to why Lakkadong turmeric and Lakkadong area, Meghalaya's turmeric has become very famous.
With more than 70% population of Meghalaya dependent on agriculture, Lakkadong turmeric becomes a key element towards generating sustainable livelihood and improving the income of the state. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at anyindia_ANI. Like and subscribe Roving Report YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host, Skyrim Zimek, signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.